Hey everyone, it's Simone Watson. Welcome to a writing vlog. So today is April 15th. It's Good Friday. So I guess you could say this is going to be the second half of Camp Nano, or a little over half. But I haven't started Camp Nano yet, so that's interesting. But happy Good Friday. Um, I almost didn't start this vlog right now because I have to give you a little bit of vulnerable honesty. The honest thing going on is that it's way past midnight and I haven't gone to sleep yet. Um, yeah. So I'm about to go to sleep. But I need to, it's kind of like this whole thing that I probably need to talk about on my channel as far as like what's been going on recently and like my time management and all this kind of stuff. But I don't know, like I feel like I'm not the only person who has done this, but I really want to stop doing it. And it's like I want to stop trying to stay up super late because I didn't get what I wanted to get done during the day. Because the problem is, like, after a certain point, I'm just tired, and it's like things are just slowing down, and like my brain is like, and like, I mean, I don't mean like that in a negative way, but like after a certain point, like it's like it would be more productive for me to just go to sleep than to keep trying to do stuff. Um, so I think I've reached that point. I've reached the point where some part of my brain is telling me, no, Simone, just stay up a little bit longer because you didn't get done what you wanted to get done. And the other part of me is like, no, I need to go to sleep. So what I'm going to do is I am going to redo these braids and I'm going to be going to sleep soon. And I'm going to try to find a moment like early-ish in the day after I wake up to explain more about this vlog. But basically what's going on in this vlog is that I need to start my Camp Nano project, so it's gonna be fun. Good morning. So it's 11:42 a.m. on April 21st, and it's been 6 days since I updated this vlog. So I almost started it all the way over. I almost was like, okay, well, why don't I just start over because it's been 6 days? But I realized that a shift has happened between the first clip and this clip. And using the first clip as the first clip is a good opportunity for me to kind of introduce you to what's going on, kind of as far as like why things have shifted since then. So wow, okay, there's so many factors involved here, so I'm just gonna try to kind of condense things. I I have been unsure recently what to do about certain things, including writing. I've been working on Tethered, but I've had a lot of problems with Tethered for the past few months. Um, as far as like, I finished the zero draft last year, like in February, and then I was like trying to turn the zero draft into a first draft, but recently I've just been like so stuck and also have not been really finding the time slash energy to write because of so much stuff going on. So now, I was thinking when April started, I was like, maybe I should try a different project. Maybe I should take a break from Tethered and start a different project and then come back to Tethered later with fresh eyes. And then the hilarious thing is that I haven't written any fiction throughout all of April because um, like this is gonna sound like an excuse, but I'm not trying to like. Here's the thing. For most of this month, I was staying with my sister and I was helping with her kids. Um, you know, and I guess it was like, you know, really, helping to run after my nephew. And I'm learning anew, and I've learned this before but then forgot, but then it was different, and every situation is different, but I'm learning anew that it's been a challenge to juggle running after my nephew while also doing all the stuff that I usually do on my laptop. And I couldn't really do all the stuff that I usually do because I just didn't have the time. So I haven't been writing, but the plan is to, you know, change that, for things to change now. So now I'm back home. I came home yesterday. My nephew is here too, but there are like, there's like a lot of people around. As far as like at my house, there are like a lot of people here, so I can, and I have like, the space situation is different. So I'm here, I'm in my room, and this is like usually where I do, um, you know, computery stuff, writing and also like work and stuff. So I'm here right now, and I'm planning to start a new fiction project. But not only that, the other kind of fun focus of this vlog is that I am doing a content blitz. What that means is I want to make a bunch of content between now and like next Friday. So that'll be Friday the 29th. The biggest, I think, piece of content that I need to make, or piece of content, I don't know if that's the right word. One really big thing that I need to do is I need to make a course, because I have this method of coming up with a story idea and I want to teach a course on it. So the goal between now and the end of next week is make that course, make a workbook to go with that course, and also some other content like things maybe, and but also to get back to writing fiction because I love writing fiction and I want to do a YA contemporary. Now that 17 Letters is kind of out in the world being queried, I can work on something different, and I didn't think I would want to write another YA contemporary so soon, but I kind of do. So we'll see. The plan for today is going to be to film a YouTube video. Oh, that's another thing that I want to do in this next like week, a little more than a week, is get more clarity on what I want to do about my YouTube channel, which probably means today I'm going to have to film a writing and life update. I was just eating breakfast right before I updated this, so I'm going to go ahead and eat breakfast and figure out what I want to do next. Hey y'all, so it's now April 23rd, which means I skipped an entire day of updating you. I am sorry. There's a little bit of a story with this. Basically, the night before last, I ended up staying up way later than I like really meant to. And so when I stayed up really late, I realized, okay, let's see, that was like Thursday night. I realized right before I was about to go to bed that I didn't know where the mask was to my CPAP. So I'm not completely sure if I've told y'all this before, but I do sleep with a CPAP, which is I think it's called continuous positive air pressure machine, which basically is for people with sleep apnea. It helps with your breathing in your sleep because it like is continuing to blow air up your nostrils so that like your throat can like stay open. It might sound weird, but that's just like how it is. So I've been, supposed to use a CPAP since like January of 2021 because I was having a lot of neurological issues and we didn't know why, and it turned out that I had sleep apnea. And so I have not been consistent with it, and it's like kind of sad. And so being not consistent with the CPAP is kind of why it took me so long to realize I didn't have the mask, because the first night that I was home, I had fallen asleep without it. And then a couple nights ago when I realized I didn't know where it was, I was like, oh my gosh, like, I feel like I remember seeing it right before leaving my sister's house. And I remember being like, oh, I need to grab that. But I don't remember if I actually grabbed it or like maybe grabbed it but packed it in a different thing from the rest of my CPAP supplies. So I was just like, oh no. And it was distressing to me. And so yesterday, after going to sleep really late, waking up at like a pretty normal time, so basically being, not having a lot of sleep and also having gone to sleep without my CPAP, which contributed to me being really tired. I just like was kind of like and had I just had a bunch of things to do. So all these things combined to make me not really get around to updating you yesterday. But the good news, the not just good news, wonderful, amazing, excellent news is that this morning I found the mask to my CPAP, which is amazing because if I hadn't found it, I would have either had to wait to get it until the next time I see my sister, which I didn't know if I left it at her house, but it was like I would have probably had to wait to get it until like next week. And if you are a person who sleeps with a CPAP, it can really make a difference. It can really make a difference in the quality of rest that you get, and you just don't want to be like without it for a really long time. So I would have had to like either wait to get it or like try to get a new CPAP mask, which I need to do soon anyway because I've had the same one for a long time. But the point is, I am so thankful to the Lord to have found this one. Literally, it was like on the floor of my bedroom. So, which might mean that I had packed it in something different and then just dropped it or something when I got home. I don't know. Anyway, all of that long explanation was to say that now I have my CPAP mask, and even though I slept the night before last without it, and then I slept last night without it, and now I've like kind of low-key had a headache today, I have my mask. So today, either later in the day I can take a nap, or since it's like already past 3 p.m., I probably will just go to sleep tonight with the CPAP on, and I'm so relieved. Um, on a kind of similar, related note, like I mentioned, my head has been hurting a little bit today, so I'm sort of taking things a little bit easy right now. I'm eating some toast with jelly, and like basically, I'm gonna try to be drinking a lot of water because historically, when I've had headaches, water has been like a big, thing that often helps and definitely doesn't hurt. Um, but I also need to talk to you about like the actual stuff that I'm actually doing in this actual vlog. So here's what I'm doing in this. Here's what's been going on recently. I have had like is epiphany the word for this? I've had an inspiration, and I'm like, I know what steps I would like to take next in my business. And by my business, I mean the Someday Shelf, which as of now, I run a database called the Someday Shelf, which is supposed to help people to find beta readers. But like, I also like have just in the past like week, certain things have crystallized that are like, oh my gosh, like this is where I need to take the business next. And so the idea between now and like next Friday is to get a lot of things done toward like things done for the business, like kind of like do a content blitz. I think I said that, content blitz. And so one thing that I need to do is I need to redesign the logo of the Someday Shelf. So I can insert the image of the current logo. This is a logo that I made in December, and you know, I would like the logo to be a little bit more, or no, or like a lot more reflective of what the Someday Shelf is. So like something that looks like bookish or like writerly in some way, kind of. So or like shelf related. So we're gonna see. So that's something that I need to work on. But the other stuff I need to work on that I still haven't told you, and it's been like 8 gazillion, like it's been so long since I started this vlog. I'm sorry, I haven't explained this to you. So this is what I also need to do. I need to make a course based on the Love Loathe method, which is a method of coming up with a story idea. So yeah, that's like one of the big goals between now and the end of this content blitz. in order to make the course, I need to make a slideshow. But the slideshow, either the same slideshow or a similar slideshow, well, no, let's say like an abbreviated version of that slideshow or something similar is going to also be in a YouTube video. So I need to make the abbreviated version, use that in a YouTube video to explain the basics of the love load method, but not all the details because the course is going to be more detailed. So putting out the basics of it is just kind of like a way to like promote this, right? And then what I plan to do is use the love load method with also some randomization to come up with a story idea as like an experiment, and do that for my YouTube channel. And that's supposed to be my next writing project. And so it's funny because I've been planning to do it for like a long time and I haven't done it, and therefore I haven't started my next writing project. And the thing that's gonna really probably make you laugh, haha, the thing that's really probably gonna make you laugh is I was planning to be 20K into this writing project by now. Oh ho ho, so funny. So funny. Or at least like 10K. Because here's why. This Is Us is one of my favorite TV shows ever, and it's about to end. And I haven't been writing. And so I told myself in April, I was like, okay, Simone, okay, you can watch season 6, episode 12 of This Is Us. But after that, you're going to need to write 10,000 words before you watch another episode. And then 10,000 words before you watch another, and 10,000 words in that. And because there are 6, after the most recent one that I watched, there's 6 episodes left. Well, 2 episodes have premiered since I said that, and I have not written the 10K to get the first one. I haven't even, if we're only counting fiction, I haven't written any words in April. Which is like, wow. I have written some nonfiction, which is exciting because like I said, I'm doing all this, I'm creating some more content for the business. But I haven't written any fiction. And so it's kind of funny. I think it's funny. Not funny. It's not funny. Funny is not the word I'm looking for. It's sometimes you have to laugh at yourself. And so this is me laughing at myself because I'm like, yeah, I haven't written anything. Like, this is like, and I don't want to stop laughing at it because I don't want to let myself get into a cycle of like feeling defeated, you know? Just because you haven't written for a while, I mean, because somebody might be in a similar situation to me, just because you haven't written in a while doesn't mean that you're defeated. It really doesn't. And it doesn't make you less of a writer. Everybody's life is just different. Like, stuff just happens, you know what I mean? And so, yeah. But I do want to start that new writing project, ideally today. So that would mean that what I need to do before that is like go ahead and get going on that slideshow. So I'm gonna eat my toast, and then yeah, I'm gonna eat my toast and then do some work on the slideshow, and I'll try to update you. It's 3:19 p.m. I think I'll try to update you around 6 p.m. I also might make a cake today or soon. Again, side note, but my sister gave me a can of pumpkin because I had heard before that you could like mix pumpkin and cake mix and bake it and you get a cake. And I was like, that's so cool. I like easy recipes. You might remember a long time ago on my channel I made 2-ingredient cookie dough, and that was delicious because it's edible cookie dough, and I just like ate it. It was great. Okay, anyway. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead, eat, work on some stuff, and I will update you later on today. Okay, so it's 4:04 p.m. now. I'm done making the sorry. I'm done eating, but I just started working on the logo of the Someday Show, and what I have so far is not exactly what I'm looking for, but I think that when you try and something doesn't work, that helps you to make progress toward actually finding the actual thing that you want to do. So I'm debating whether to insert a screenshot of what I have right now because it's like it's not what I want to do. So we'll see. Okay, so it's 7:59 now. I kind of forgot that I said I wanted to update y'all at 6. Um, but it's been a good afternoon. I played with my nephew some. We drew with some sidewalk chalk in the on the porch, so that was nice. And I think I know what direction I would like to go in for the new logo for the Someday Shelf, which is great. Um, Unfortunately, my head is still hurting. So I'm hoping that after I eat dinner, which I plan to do soon, it'll feel better. But I may end up going to bed like kind of. I don't want to even say early, because it's 8 p.m. and I haven't eaten dinner yet. So so I shouldn't say that I'm gonna go to bed early, because by the time I've eaten and whatever and gone to bed, it'll probably be at least like 10:30. But yeah, yeah, I'm definitely, I think, gonna eat dinner and drink some water, and I might have to try to take a break from screens in order to help my head feel better. Uh, which is like I really should do that before I go to bed anyway, but it's been a challenge. However, on the Content Blitz front, tomorrow is Sunday, and I am definitely taking a break tomorrow because it's Sunday, and most of the time I try to take breaks on Sundays. Most of the time I try not to work on Sundays. My hope is that after I eat, but before I go to bed, I can at least like get done the smaller slideshow that I need for my YouTube video. And then maybe even do the YouTube video where I choose a story idea, which would be great because then I can start writing tonight or tomorrow. We'll see. But I'm gonna try not to make myself stay up too late to write. Like if I have my idea and everything's good and it's late, I could just go to bed. So it's the next day. Now it's Sunday, April 24th at 4:34 p.m. The last time I updated you, I was about to eat dinner and I had a headache. Um, the headache continued later in the night, and I was like like close to like trying to take some medicine, but then I was like, I guess I'm just gonna like try to rest a little bit more and see if that works, so that if it doesn't work, I'll take the medicine. And then I fell asleep. Ironically, I fell asleep without my CPAP. It's ironic because I thought that sleeping without CPAP might have contributed to the headache. But then when I woke up this morning with no CPAP on, I didn't have a headache anymore. So I was like, yes, yay, praise the Lord. So maybe I just needed some rest. I don't know. I don't know. Um but so I'm home now. I went to church earlier with my mom, and now I'm not sure what I'm gonna do for the rest. Well, let's see. Um I think I'm going to, yeah, like I said, like on Sundays, I usually don't work. I usually put kind of an emphasis on, well, like I absolutely try to put an emphasis on like worshiping God. And then there's also just like relaxation, reading and things like that. Um, so I don't know exactly what I'm going to do for the rest of the afternoon. I think I'll try to update y'all again before I go to bed. Because I might end up working on the slideshow for YouTube, but because it's Sunday, it's kind of like if I want to do it, if I feel like, oh, it would be fun to do this, then I'll do it. Or if I just feel like motivated to do it, I'll do it. But I don't tend to be as like, okay, I have to do this today. I don't tend to be like that as much with like work-ish tasks on Sunday. I don't know if this is making sense, but basically like I just do certain things if I want to. And if I don't feel like doing them, then I was just like, okay, I'll have to put that on the to-do list for this week. So yeah, we'll just see. I'll update y'all later on when I yeah, I'll update y'all later on, probably before bed. And then what I might do is end this vlog tomorrow and then have like a part 2 that goes through the rest of the Content Blitz. So we'll see. So it's 11:20 p.m. now, and I thought about it and I've decided to end the vlog here. So I'll be starting part 2 of the Content Blitz vlog tomorrow. And that just kind of gives me some flexibility as far as when to start part 2. Like I could do it early in the day, or I could take a break and do it like later in the day. So you know, we'll just kind of see how that goes. But thank you so much for watching. If you want to know how the rest of the Content Blitz goes, please tune into part 2. Hopefully by the end of Monday, so by the end of tomorrow, I will have written some fiction, and that will be really exciting. Um, yeah, so I will, yeah, I'll talk to y'all soon, and please let me know in the comments, like, what are y'all doing? How's your April going? Are you doing Camp NaNoWriMo? You know, well, yeah, because I was gonna say by the time you see this video, it might not be April anymore, but then I'm like, no, I'm probably gonna post part 1 before April ends. I haven't actually figured out what day, but we'll see. So anyway, just please let me know how things are going for you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.